Hi everybody.
Hi.
So we're here to talk about Dylan's process. He already had his fifth and sixth chemo, and there are gonna be some changes, maybe or maybe not. We're just gonna see what's gonna happen. Um, where are we right now? What's going on? So first of all, how have you been feeling?
My toe's been hurting. My toe's been hurting a bit. Right here started hurting. I had some trouble peeing today. I had a hard time peeing. It was kind of like it was like really urgent. And then they tested me, and then and then today I got my port access. My port, and I'm gonna have it access for the whole entire day until tomorrow.
So yeah. So today we had an appointment with his oncologist, and it's because they wanted to had it accessed and had it ready for tomorrow, because tomorrow Dylan is having a PET-CT scan, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they're gonna hopefully on the PET-CT scan, they're gonna check what are they checking?
Yeah, they're checking if the medicines have worked, and also a little ball in my lung, a little black thing. So last time in my lung, and if it's still there, they have to change medications.
Yes. So on the PET-CT scan, they're gonna check if, like he said, if the treatment is working, or if they have noticed a process on attacking the areas where he has his LCH. Also, they're also gonna check one of his lungs. I didn't mention this on the previous videos, but Dylan had like a little 3 millimeters, like a little piece on one of his lungs. They weren't sure if it's LCH or not, so they wanted to wait till this checkup to see if it's still gonna show in there, or to just make sure if it was LCH, or if it was just something that we shouldn't be concerned about. So tomorrow it's a big checkup. It's gonna be our big day, and hopefully the one on his lung is not gonna be anything, and hopefully the treatment is working good, and we're still gonna go through the same plan have mentioned to us, and I'll go ahead and go over that next time. But it's gonna be good, hopefully. Now, if it comes to if it comes to something different, and what he has on his lung is LCH, they're gonna do another type of test that focus more on his lungs, and then just to make sure if it's something that they have to be concerned about. And if it is, they're gonna add another medication on his chemo, just because his chemotherapy the medication on the chemotherapy only focus on his bones. It's good for that, and if he end up having it on his lungs, they're gonna have to add another medication that focus on his organs. So it's gonna be a little bit more. It's gonna be more stronger, and that is just in case. I'm just going over that. We have a lot of faith. Hopefully it's not. Hopefully it's not. And if it is, we still have faith, and we know that we're gonna do good, right? We already talked about this, and we'll see. What else? Last week, it was a hard week for us, right? Because we were emotionally not feeling good, and also it was a hard week, right? Because they made some changes on his steroids, and it seems like it affected him, huh? Right? And in many ways. Do you want to explain? No. Well, he was having a lot of different type of pains, and also he was not feeling himself, pretty much, right? You couldn't explain how you were feeling, but he was not feeling good, and it was just a hard week. And then adding to that, we had school stuff, and I understand now that I don't have to focus so much trying to have the kids right on track, because I was trying to do that, but it's hard going through everything plus adding the school. It's hard sometimes, and um, I keep telling Dylan to not worry too much about the school right now. Worry more about him feeling better and recovering, um, because he's. I used to always, I put this in his head. I used to always force, not force you. It's more like push you, right, and tell you need to be good in school. You need to, try your best. Don't get behind and things like that. But during this time, don't worry about it, right? You shouldn't worry about it. But he still worries. Pero, what do we say?
That's fine. That's fine.
It's fine, yeah. You don't have to worry about it if you're behind or not. And for his brother, well, we try our best, and if he still gets behind, we need to focus more on being okay. Because as parents, it's hard going through all this, and you learn so many things, and you're still learning. It's just I understand. I understand in a lot of different ways, but at the same time, I'm still learning new stuff, and even I don't know how to explain this. It's just we're still learning. I don't know. I don't have words. I do want to mention that I have changed my mind so much from the beginning to now, and I'm still, like I said, I'm still learning. And like at the beginning, even though I was saying that I was ready for all this, or I was preparing myself, or I was working on myself, it still gets hard, just because when you're going through it, like through the situation with them, it's hard to see your son going through hard stuff and hard moments. And even though if you prepare yourself, it's still hard. And I don't even know if it's good to leave a day at a time, like I used to say before, because it's for me the way I see it now, it's like ignoring or just like covering the situation in a way to not to not think about it, or ignoring what's going on. I don't know. So I think it's better to prepare yourself for anything, just in case, because when Dylan started getting a little worse with his side effects, it did affect me in a lot of ways. And it's just not, I don't know, it's just hard to see. And it's not like I'm not saying this because I'm not I mean, I don't want you guys to think that I lose faith, or I don't, I don't believe or things like that. It's just, it's still hard. I mean, it's normal as a parent. Sometimes you question yourself, you question a lot of stuff that you're doing, or things are happening, and how you're dealing stuff. But that doesn't mean that you like, I still have my faith, and I still believe everything's gonna be fine. But that doesn't take away that the things you're gonna go through, and still, like, it's hard. I mean, we're human, so we can have hard days, right? And we're gonna have hard days and good days, but we always try our best to have our good days and work on ourselves, right?
Mm-hmm.
And Dylan also, I'm really proud because he also worked on himself so much, right? What else do you want to say? He's having stomach pain, a lot of stomach pain sometimes, and he still has some muscle pain sometimes. Like he said, he have this pain over here. Today they did a urine test for him, and we're still waiting for the results, because he's having trouble peeing, and we don't know if it's like urine infection or what it is. So we're gonna see what's gonna happen, and we're trying to keep ourselves hydrated to see if it helps. And today is the day where Dylan can't eat sugary stuff and carbohydrate, and it's been hard, right, for you. But we're almost there. I keep telling him we're almost done. And we'll see what's gonna happen. We'll keep you guys posted. I didn't mention this before, but I didn't go over this stuff. I don't know no, I didn't go over this stuff. So I did never mention the side effects of the type of treatment he's having. Like for the chemo, the the common side effects he could have, it's like a low blood count may occur, like a low immune system, constipation, abdominal pain, nausea, vomiting, loss of appetite, irritation on the nerves, numbness, muscle weakness, hands and feet, difficulty urinating, which is what he's having, jaw pain. He could have a rash or skin sensitivity to the sunlight, and hair loss. That's pretty much, that's for the chemo. And then for the steroids, common side effects are weight gain. So it's like contrasting. Chemos make him really hungry, so he can gain weight because he retains fluids, and at the same time he gets really hungry. His stomachs get upset. He can give him acne, increased blood sugar and sugar in the urine, irritability or mood changes, which I've noticed that a lot last week of mood changes and irritability and a lot of stuff, and less resistance to infections, so it's low immune system, and also it could be muscle weakness, weak bones, increased blood pressure, and
Muscle weakness.
And also he can also lose hair. So far, thank God, he hasn't lost that much hair, right?
It doesn't really matter.
And it doesn't even matter. We already talked about that too.
Yeah, plus it can grow back.
It's gonna grow back, and we read that it could also happen after he's done with the treatment, so it doesn't have to happen right when he's in the treatment. We don't know what's gonna happen if he lost hair. If he doesn't, it's gonna be fine.
Yeah,
We talked about this already.
Yeah, it's gonna grow back.
Yeah, it's gonna grow back. But he's doing fine. His rash is getting better. He only have it in a little bit of few areas, not in everywhere like he used to. And sometimes he have trouble sleeping, sometimes he doesn't. And the reason I'm mentioning this is because sometimes when he have trouble sleeping, I don't go to sleep until he goes to sleep, and sometimes you go to sleep really late. And then I have to wake up a little early, so it is hard in that way too, because after like some days as a parent you get tired sometimes. I mean, you don't sleep the hours you're supposed to, and it gets you tired. But I try my best, and he's getting there. We're working our best. My husband is helping me a lot too, and I'm grateful with that. My parents, my sister, everybody, the whole family, and people that I just met. We just met really good people. We met a good family that also had their son, right? And he's 10 years old. He was also he also had LCH, and it was nice meeting someone else that had the same situation. The boy had LCH on his back and his spine only, and he's doing really good, huh? He's been in remission for 3 years, and he's doing really good, and hopefully for many more years healthy. And it was nice talking to them too, and I don't know, I really liked it. It helped us a lot. And yeah, it gets more manageable with time, and not easier, but manageable. And yeah, we're getting there, right? We're doing this. We can do it, and work on ourselves, and we keep praying, and we have faith. Like I said, never lose your faith, even though it's okay. And like I said, it doesn't mean just because sometimes you feel emotional or bad, like I do sometimes too. It's normal, because this is hard, and I mean, I don't know, it's hard. And that doesn't mean that I lost my faith. I still have faith, and praying and getting close to God help a lot, and Dylan also do that. And don't focus and negative stuff. And yeah, that's pretty much it. We'll make a video. We will make a video next time to tell you guys the news of how the petite scan go, and what's gonna be the next steps and all that, right? All right. So you guys have a great day. God bless you.
God bless you. Bye.
Bye.